That's it now. Boom. Okay. We are here. We are going well. It is day one of the winter meetings. We obviously still are in winter meeting time. Day one, I say recap, but it's not really the recap. We just kind of, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. So yeah. Now I want to get the chat box up. See if it works. It does. We just quickly got to put a thumbnail in, and then we will be good to go. For some reason, this is really bad. Can I just edit it from... So we're talking about the... Whatever, we don't need a thumbnail. We're chilling. So yeah, we're talking about... Just make sure it works, blah, 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 blah. Test. Okay, so we were talking about the winter meetings today. So we're going to go through and just kind of talk about what happened today. And then we will probably do a little bit of stuff afterwards, just to see if anything does happen, because, you know, something could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, an Andrew Heaney signed, or, like, Andrew Heaney's kind of like the guy, I think, who goes off the board next. After that, I don't really know. Maybe a catcher, like a Sean Murphy or, like, a Danny Jansen trade. Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's about 5 o'clock in San Diego right now. Maybe a Bellinger could go. I think Judge probably goes by tomorrow. So, yeah. To recap, day one, it got started with a bang. Justin Verlander signed a 2-year, $86 million deal with the New York Mets with a 30-year option worth $35 million. He's getting a fucking bag. Like, a bag to go and pitch for the Mets. So, yeah, that was, like, just over 24 hours after DeGrom signed with the Rangers. The Mets went and got Verlander. Now, you look at that rotation. It's a really good rotation. You got Verlander, Scherzer, Carrasco, and then it kind of, like, you got Peterson. I think you got McGinn. It's a good rotation. But that top two has to worry you a bit, because they're so old. Like, Scherzer's, 39? Verlander's 40. I called it the retirement home rotation, because they're so old, and you just kind of got to wonder how their health's going to hold up. That's the only thing. Especially because Verlander just came off a he did just come off of a Cy Young year. But he just came off of Tommy John surgery. Yeah. Just, you know, they're older. Their arms are going to start to fatigue, so you got to wonder about that. Then the Philadelphia Phillies said, well, no, you're not the only team getting better in the National League East, reuniting former teammates. And they went out and signed a former Los Angeles Dodger and Washington National, Trey Turner, to an 11-year, $300 million deal with a full no-trade clause, no opt-outs, no anything. He's in Philadelphia for 11 years. Wow. They have now stolen two national players, technically, that have been worth over $300 million. Wow. So, yeah, Turner went in. They got a really good team now. They almost won the World Series. Now they're adding Turner. They got Turner and Bryson Stott in that middle infield position. They're high on the cap, man. Like, they are high up there on cap and everything. So that's got to be a little bit worrisome if you are the Phillies. Just because they're pretty close to the limit. I don't know how close. I don't know where they want to go. So, yeah. And then Brian Reynolds is getting trade interest from the Blue Jays, Yankees, Rockies, and Braves. All that makes sense. The price you're going to have to pay is high, but it all makes sense. Kodai Senga is getting interest from basically every team in the league, but the main teams right now are the Angels, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Mets, and the Yankees are just kind of right there as well. The Diamondbacks have become a very serious contender for Xander Bogaerts. Liam Hendricks is gaining trade interest. He has a 5-team no trade clause, so I don't know who those 5 teams are. But I have a feeling any of the playoff contenders could probably look at him and go, well, that's a pretty easy guy to grab up. Especially with his contract. It's a pretty wild contract. You could almost get Chicago to eat some of it and be like, hey, do you want a better prospect? Eat some of this contract. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Angels signed Carlos Estevez, a relief pitcher from Colorado, to a 2-year deal. Pretty good guy. Get him in there. The Twins are willing to trade Luis Arias for top-tier pitching. So, pretty good. I think they realize that the price tags on free agent starters are going to be ridiculously high. And, yeah. The Mets are interested in Andrew Benintendi. So, yeah, that came out today. I think it was Joel Sherman who said that. So I assume that's kind of like their backup in case Nimmo falls off and goes somewhere else. And then the Jameson Tyone market is heating up. That's all right now. All MLB teams just got released. So, yeah. We're going to go through that. We're going to go through Twitter as well. So we'll switch over to there. There we go. And, yeah. Here we are. 66 new tweets. Manoa got all first MLB team or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. Too tired to care. Yeah, that's that. Tomorrow's the first ever MLB draft lottery, so yeah. And, yeah. It's a little quiet. I expect it to probably stay quiet the rest of the night. Be very surprised if it wasn't. So, yeah. Just, like, I don't really know what happens. There's nothing, like, insane being talked about right now. But yeah, I figured we'd go through here and just see what was going on. I clearly said list. Rodon wants a 6-year deal. I forgot to mention that in the whole thing. Cool, they're signing these 2 players to a minor league deal, so good for them. Cashman re-signed himself to a 4-year deal. And yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. Apparently the Cardinals are in on one of the big shortstops, which I mean, like, fair enough for them. Sign a big shortstop and then trade for a catcher. Smart decision to me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping for some good a juicy rumor to come out. That's what I'm hoping for. Sit on the Blue Jays Twitter thing. Also, anyone who's like, oh, Andrew Heaney's market. Yippee! Andrew Heaney's market is just working its way up. I'm kind of interested by this because This kind of came out of nowhere, and we don't really know what the White Sox plan is in the future. So Hendrick is owed $14 million in 2023 and has a $15 million club option for 2024. Though the buyout on the option is $15 million paid out in 10 annual installments of $1.5 million. Should Hendrick be traded, the option becomes a guaranteed year for 2024. See, I don't see the issue in that. I'm like all for that. So yeah, like for me, if you're any team, why wouldn't you go for Liam Hendriks, man? He's one of the best closers in the game. What's going on here? Cashman said the Yankees made a number of offers to Judge this winter. Okay. Yankees GM Brian Cashman said the Yankees are still in active negotiations with Aaron Judge, but we're unaware that Judge plans to be at the winter meetings Tuesday. There are no current face-to-face talks scheduled for Judge and the Yankees. We are going to go to MLB trade values real quick. Boom, boom. Okay, so here we are in the trade values. White Sox. So right now we're just going to go look at White Sox. It just got Clevenger in a nice deal. So good for them. I don't really know what their whole motto is here. For me, we're just gonna go to the Blue Jays, just because I'm a Jays fan. So yeah, that's where I'm going to. Liam Hendriks, 33 years old. Going to the Blue Jays. Honestly, that's not even that bad of a contract. I thought it was way worse. I guess it was kind of more of a front-loaded thing. Because, like, to me, that's fine. I'd be so willing to just take that on. Assuming maybe they'd want an MLB reliever back. Look at Adam Simber. Although I don't think that would be it. They could use like another infielder. Adam Simber or Santiago Espinal. I don't think Espinal is worth more than Liam Hendriks. But that's what this thinks. So, I mean, hey. They kind of could use like a good kind of utility guy, and that's kind of what Espinal is. So, yeah. Liam Hendriks contract. His contract's pretty good. 3-year 54, but it's like a heavy loaded first year, right? No. 11, 13, 14, 15. I don't see why that sounded like way worse. The annual average salary of 18, but it was like moved around. They're paying 18 this year, technically. And then 15 next year. I'd take that on. Have full no trade clause in 2021. Fair enough. 10-team no trade list in 22, 2023, 5-team trade list. Okay. The option also automatically vests if traded. I don't see why you wouldn't do this. I would so do this. Liam Hendriks, Baseball Reference. He had a 2.81 ERA last year. 37-6. Why are they taking calls on him? This seems stupid. thinking? I'm so confused. Why are they even thinking about taking offers on him? What? I don't get that. Why are they looking to trade him? It seems stupid. I just don't get it. Who was trying to land a Jeff Jones? Who you? St. Louis. Okay. Our hope is to try and land a catcher while we're out here. But then he gave us permission to go to dinner, so perhaps not in the next few hours. Okay. So feels like one way or another the St. Louis Cardinals would be very helpful for the team. Okay. Huh. In a meeting with Porter State, John Mozeliak indicated he's hopeful the St. Louis Cardinals will leave San Diego with a starting catcher. Obviously, many variables will impact this, but it's clear the Cardinals want to find their backstop ASAP. Well, I'm all for it. You're trading them. If you're grabbing me someone, because I assume it's Toronto is going to send Danny Jansen if they're to trade with him. Yeah, I don't think much stuff is gonna happen. Actually, to be really honest, I just kind of want to come on here, say what was going on. So yeah, we'll sit here for a few. Go to the Blue Jays Twitter hashtag. Jeez. These fans are going crazy right now. You'd think the season's over. It's beginning of December and we're acting as if the world's ended because we've shipped off Teoscar Hernandez and haven't signed Mike fucking Trout yet. It's, I don't know. Life's crazy, I tell you, folks. Oh, fuck you. I don't like these fucking accounts. Breaking Pablo Lopez to the Dodgers. Toronto nearing a 5-year, or Rangers nearing a 5-year deal with Rushman. I fucking hate these types of accounts. Because I look at them real quick and they're like, oh my god, look at me. And I'm like, oh my god, it so has to be him. Wrestling's a weird sport, man, I tell ya. WWE is weird. John Schneider's assessment on the Blue Jays offseason thus far. Like any team that's trying to win, it's been active, and I think there's a variety of ways for us to continue to get better. Wow, it's almost as if they're paying your salary and you have to say something nice. I'm just shocked that they're willing to move. What's his face? Oh, the Orioles deal with Kyle Gibson is a 1-year, $10 million deal. So, good job, Orioles. I actually have a video on the Orioles coming up, so yeah. Also, it's expected the Blue Jays will have to give up either a Tiedemann or Elvis Martinez. I would rather give up Elvis Martinez if we're talking trade stuff here. Not a chance I'm looking at giving up Ricky Tiedemann right now. Unless, like, Reynolds is coming with an extension, which I know is, like, not the way to go about this. But if he were to come with an extension, then I would be like, okay, that's alright. I will take you on. But, like, looking at Ricky Tiedemann right now, he's, what, 19, 20 years old? Why even bother? Why bother with trading that guy? What's this? Let's quickly. Properties.
You should know me. What's good? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I've never once told you to go fuck yourself. Come on. All right, it's all relative. I feel like it's pretty fair for me to assume that's what. No,
Okay, let's see what this is about.
MLB nerds, you should know me by now. Yeah, I had a quick. John Morosi on the radio today mentioned that Ross Atkins did not bring an HDMI cable to his Brandon Nimmo presentation today, and oh really? They then watched the presentation on his laptop, which was on his lap. Does this hurt the Blue Jays' chances of getting Nimmo? And what are you hearing about Brian Reynolds to the Blue Jays? Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've never once said to go fuck yourself. I hope you have a great night. Thanks. Fair enough. Yeah, you seem like a great guy. Yeah. Thanks for joining today, Spencer.
Okay. Cool. I guess that's the thing. Replace me, Skip Shoemaker on Matt Holiday. Tongue firmly in cheek. Okay. I just know I'm gonna be pissed because I'm gonna like quit to stream or like stop streaming, and immediately after I stop streaming, there's gonna be like some huge signing, and then I'm not gonna want to come back on because I'll be annoyed. I don't even remember fucking awards. I was hoping we would see a little bit more stuff happen. Nothing's really happened. Let's see if there's anything in the Blue Jays community. Try it out. Sources, Mets, and Judge. December 4th. That shit's so long ago. I guess this was pretty cool done, Mattingly. God, this our group is just not very active. Notifications. What was it? Where did I get? Yes, Michael Baboa does not like me anymore. Because I said that he was fake news, and now he doesn't like me. Huh. Well. Yeah. I was kind of hoping a little bit more would happen in the few minutes here that we would be live. But I guess I was severely mistaken. So yeah, I want to just thank anyone who tuned into this. Thank you. We'll probably do a recap for tomorrow with the draft lottery. Oh my. So yeah.